here.
My brother was.
Alright, Fiberfest fit check. Nothing crazy. Obvious thing is the cardigan. Must wear. So that was the goal to finish this before my birthday. And part of my birthday present is to go to Fiberfest. So I have the cardigan here. I have an Evanescence shirt, probably from Hot Topic from a long time ago. I have my frog necklace that I got in Yellowstone a long time ago. If you have been watching me for a bit, I've only been around for a bit, but I wear this all the time. It's my lucky frog. And then I have some mom shorts that I got at Target a while ago, and this belt is also from Target. And then my socks, oops, ouch. And then my socks are from Joanne. A long time ago. They have holes in the toes, don't judge me. Here's a better look at my socks. They have schools on them. Whoa. They were like $2. Okay, I'm gonna wear Doc Martens. So, yeah. There's the Jollibee headquarters. Jollibee! Whoa, check out the view of the mountains. Whoa. Wee, let's go! My name's Factory Knot, and I think I'm gonna spend
and I feel
$50 at SoCal Fiberfest. Purchase tickets here.
My brother was.
See a lot of places have. I like these colors. I wonder what this one's called.
Guess what color I'm gonna pull out?
Blueberry cobbler. Wait, what's that?
Blueberry call?
Pink sapphire mini is not blueberry cobbler.
Alright, what about now? Guess.
Blackberry cobbler. Red opal.
Alright, last chance.
Blackberry cobbler. Oh, so close. Sapphire. This color is called sapphire. It's not the same. Factory Knot here. So I was trying to be low-key with my vlogging. I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable, and I didn't want to draw any attention to myself. So I had my phone like near my waist when I wanted to record something, and I also wanted to make sure that I didn't get any people's faces in there. So in order to do that, I had to have my phone in like a lower space, and that made me not realize that I accidentally recorded most of my vlog in slow-mo. So a lot of these video clips are going to have a weird pace to them, as well as I'm going to keep some of them in slow-mo. I think it's really funny. So that'll explain this. I just thought these colors for this sock yarn was just so pretty. I love dark colors. I love subtle colors.
All right.
This Fiberfest made me really start paying attention to glittery yarn. I know I use Juicy Couture a lot, but I didn't use it in a wearable sense, and I saw a lot of people using glittery yarn for their wearables. Oh my goodness, glittery yarn from afar is so gorgeous. I was peeking at this yarn in particular because it looked a lot like the entrance after the door to the other world in Coraline, and I was like, ooh, this would be a cool like sweater to do, but one of the colors was a little too green for me, but it was still a very pretty yarn. I am a huge sucker for all glow-in-the-dark things, so this section was just chef's kiss.
Put my logo on it.
Something that I saw for the first time at this Fiber Fest were these braids of wool, and I thought that was really cool. Would I know how to use it? No, but maybe one day. This creator made some really cool things out of knitting needles and crochet hooks, including earrings. There's some wind chimes and necklaces, a whole bunch of cool stuff. I like the cherry one.
I like these two.
I loved this polka dot yarn so much. It reminded me of Wet Seal back in like 2011. I also saw a lot of yarn in these braid formations too. Here is the contest table. Oh, that pumpkin.
Yeah, that's cute. I like that one too. The one in the back looks like a good one.
I like the gnome one.
Yeah.
Lumpkin. That's really cool.
Which ones do I like more?
Dance with me.
This is soft. For a Coraline sweater.
Walk with me. Very cool.
If I need 6 green, I'm going to buy the same amount. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
This yarn was really close to camo and I really love camo. It's so cute. I love this one.
Now I'm like, they're aliens, actually. I don't know where he is, though. I can't find
What's going on with the cloud, you guys? Interesting. Look at the rainbow. That is so pretty. That's so cool. That can go up, up, and up. That's so cool. Hmm? The sky is so cool. Look. The rainbow goes all the way around. So yippee! This sausage looks like Pochita. Why does he have a food bowl? Why is it bones? Hi guys, so this is me a couple days later and I just wanted to add some commentary to the video. I just wanted to talk about also like how I felt before, during, and after this festival. Maybe someone else was feeling the same way that I did and they'll happen to come across this video and feel less alone or something. The feelings that I was having before the festival, oh my goodness. I was so nervous because this was my first time being around so many people who do the same craft as me. I am so used to wearing my stuff outside of my house and people being like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Like, did you knit that? Like, it was typically by people who don't really understand the craft too much. No shade to that whatsoever because I don't understand every single craft in the world, okay? Like, this is not like a pet peeve issue or anything. It's just like, it's not people who would look at certain details of whatever craft that I'm wearing. They're just seeing it in the basic level. I get so nervous when people who actually do crochet look at my stuff. Because they have been doing it. They know, like, a lot of the times they have been doing it. They know what I did to make what I did, and they can see the flaws a little bit better. So as for the cardigan that I wore, I was super insecure about the ribbing. I know I mentioned in my previous video, if you watched the whole hexagon cardigan making video, that I was super upset about the how the sides of the cardigan were like riding up, and then the back of the cardigan was kind of swooping down a little bit. I got past that because I positioned it in different ways, and I was like, oh wait, this isn't bad. The thing that I am so insecure about when it comes to this cardigan is my ability to do ribbing. Now, the ribbing on the bottom here and like the sides of my cardigan, I liked this because it's like half double crochets. I sewed it on, whatever. It was these sleeves. These are just so bumpy, and I didn't know how to fix that. So I just went with it and hoped for the best. I did not size down in the hook. I'm starting to wonder if that's why it looks so bumpy, but I was so insecure about my ribbing, and I was so scared that someone was going to comment on it, and then, you know, I don't know, I was really scared of someone coming up to me and picking apart what I'm wearing. I already like feel some sort of way about the garment that's like a little bit negative, so I didn't want someone to make me feel even worse about it when I just started feeling pretty good about it. So I was a little too sensitive for that at the moment. Another thing was there are some ends that kept like popping out because of the way that I wove in the ends, and I was just really scared of someone commenting on that too. Here are some like comments that I thought were gonna come my way, okay? Ooh, what's up with
that ribbing?
Oh, is this your
First sweater.
This is your first sweater, isn't it? Ooh.
Your ends are popping out.
Did you just cut your ends prematurely?
And cutter! And cutter! You don't weave in your ends good.
Ooh, the colors you chose are just...
Nice.
Who let you have a hook? Ooh, what's that texture? Are you using loops and threads?
Red heart, maybe? Twist?
Ooh, I could never use...
Acrylic.
Yes, I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder, if that answers anything. But guess what? None of that happened. In fact, I got a lot of compliments on my stuff, but I was also holding my ribbing. Let me show you. I was staring at other people's ribbings simultaneously while I was doing this. Yeah, that was me walking around. I also bumped into a friend, which was pretty cool. Yeah, I just really wish that I could go to like a knitting or crochet group. It's just that it always happens when I'm at work. I work nights, by the way, and I don't want to wake up early for anything, because my little shifts are 12 hours. Hoping to change that one day, but we'll see. This hobby has made me more of a daytime person, so we'll see. Okay, during the whole thing, super fun. Everyone was super duper nice. One community that I'm part of is the metalhead community, and my boyfriend, who had the idea of taking me here. Thank you. Thank you for buying his ticket. He is also a metalhead, punk guy. And people in those communities are really, really nice. So it was really surprising to us that the fiber arts community is like 2 times nicer. Sorry, metalheads. Sorry. I had no issues with anybody. Everybody was so nice. Nobody talks about, oh, I use natural fibers instead of that acrylic crap in person. But also I didn't interact with a whole lot of people. Maybe I shouldn't comment about how nice people are, but from my experience, they were very, very, very nice. Nobody complained about my sweater. Nobody. And I was having the time of my life, even though I was having dizzy episodes. I was having the time of my life. The fashion show was the only thing that I was able to see because the one group that I wanted to go to, there were a bunch of people at the table and then we all kind of left because nobody showed up to teach the class. It was like this granny square thing, I don't know. And the fashion show was really cool. And the competition that was on the side was super cool. I didn't show the fashion show because I feel weird about showing people. There was a lot of people there. I didn't really have the guts to record too much. The haul I bought from a couple places. Here is my wristband. I loved the color theme of the place. Very nice. I'm scrapbooking this, by the way. I scrapbook in junk journal. So, the first place that I bought from was Lux Yarn for Life, and they had some Lion brand stuff there. They had mandala and they had wool ease, but like had the bigger skeins instead of the regular size skeins. I forgot the yardage for those, but I know that the yardage is like maybe like double or 1.5 times more. Can't remember. I rarely see that size skein at Michael's. I don't think I ever have. I saw those size skeins at Joann's though. Anyways, so this is what I got. I got this Shaggy Chic Lion brand hot stitches. I don't know, but I got this because I was like, I want to add this to a sweater. It's very soft. I thought, like, when I first saw it, I thought it'd be a nightmare to touch, and then I touched it, and I was like, wow. I got a brown version, because my boyfriend wanted it, and I was like, okay. But he wanted me to have it, so I was like, okay. I might add this to, like, amigurumi or something, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have, like, an earth-toned, I don't know. We'll see. So the next place that I bought from, well, let me just preface, I didn't buy anything. My boyfriend bought me everything. From Club Crochet, I got these needles for my amigurumi. I'm gonna use this on my regular crochet stuff too, because it's those metal hooks with the little tips going out that way. Been wanting these. Thought I'd just support like a little small business, you know, instead of buying it on his own. Ooh. My boyfriend left this with me. It's okay. He got from one of those stalls that had like crochet stuff. Makeables, a little Grogu one. I also got some stuff from Oink Pigments. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I got some of these little skein earrings. I got colors that I wear. So we got a black one here. And then we got this like orange, purple, black. Thought it was cute for Halloween. But I wear a lot of Halloween colors. And it came with a little sticker and a little button. How cute. I didn't even know because my boyfriend bought them while I wandered around. I was definitely given princess treatment that day, so very cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I need to give him... They also had a little photo booth. The quality of the photos are actually really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Their photo booth was very good. There was food. There was fair food in the back. Overpriced fair food because it was on the fairgrounds. LA Fairgrounds. Let me see if I can find the Granny Square Mania. Sorry. Central Plaza Table 1. Nobody showed up. But the next day, there was Granny Squares Beyond the Basic. Floral Squares. I didn't go to that. I don't know why I even mentioned that. I didn't go Sunday. I kind of wanted to, but I was also like, I have stuff to do tomorrow. I'm so low energy. Anybody else work night shift that's watching this? I can't do anything. Like, it is so hard for me to do anything because I just can't stay awake. Anyways, yeah, that was pretty much it. Overall, I had a blast. I want to go every year now. I hope that I don't work on the days that they usually have it. So, oh, I got a tote bag. The tote bag is so cute, and the print is like, when you touch it, it's like soft. Here, you can have a little close-up of everything. I think this is a funnel cake. But yeah, and then it came with this little granny square pin. I thought that was super cute. I currently have a whip in this right now. And I'll be doing a video on that whip. So stay tuned. Time for me to go. One of my besties is visiting from far away, so we're gonna hang out and do dinner. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye. And then my socks. Oops. And then my socks. Oops. And then my socks. I have no coordination. And then my socks.